Hello. Hello, Isekai, Doc, Ren. I hope I sound better today. I feel better today. Is that the Iwi? It is the Iwi. You don't sound like a 30-year-old smoker no more. I still got a bit of a cough, but I feel like I'm doing way better. Only like a 5-year one, maybe. Damn. Huh. I can't escape the bullshit. You been seeing the Bejo gif? Yes. That fucking gif is crazy. That man's scumming all over the place. It's from a stadium, I think. Pokemon Stadium. Aww. Stadium 1 or 2. Honestly, I don't know which. I just know it's a Stadium Beedrill doing string shot. And it it looks like he's coming everywhere. It's very funny. And the guy just reacting with it to the rage bait. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. The thing that made me laugh the most about that whole interaction is the guy just kept doing, you're like 20 years old, by the way. You have like 140,000 tweets, by the way. You're a fucking loser. You're like 20. And it's like, can you stop saying that? Like, you're not accomplishing anything by just saying the same thing over and over. Hello, Kiwi. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing better today, thank you. Those boobs make you look like a girl? Question mark. Are you awakening to the idea that boys might have boobs? That's crazy. The cat scumming at the camera gif has been updated? No, it's a Beedrill. Girls have boobs sometimes. Sometimes they don't. And that's okay. Should I send the gif in Barmander? Yeah. If you've got it, send it. I should have gotten Kiwi to rage bait, it would have been a whole lot better. Nah, dude, this fucking Beedrill gif is the funniest rage bait ever. It's so funny. Are girls real? Not really. Women aren't real. Thank you. Thank you, Ren. I just added it to my favorites on Discord. It's such a good gif. It's so stupid. Okay. We can... I can put on some Quimbus music. Hello! Okay, where the fuck was I? I don't remember where I was in this piece. Shito. Okay, that's like all the clothing. I think I was doing that next, right? I don't remember. I think that's Stadium 1. It's possible. I'm not familiar enough with the UI to know the difference. Because I know graphically they look almost identical. 100% you were doing the hair shading, trust? No, fuck you. Also have the shiny version? What the fuck? Why is Beedrill so green? I know the shinies in Stadium are a bit different from what they're supposed to be, but why is he like all green? Who made that decision? Okay, this is all on this layer? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to be selective. Do do do. My fucking mic is getting in the way of my arm, and that's gonna ruin my life. Do 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 do. She be on my drill to last string shot. Would you guys believe me if I said I haven't drawn in like 3 or 4 days? Like anything at all. I've been too fucking sick. So I'm gonna be hella rusty. Excuse the disgusting rust. What is. Why can't I. What? Huh? Is this part just like not colored here? Wait a minute. Okay, that part just wasn't colored. Got it. That's for my comedy peaks. True. That reminds me, I got sick after talking to you. So you got me sick? No, I'm sorry. It's a, Wait, what? How did this get so fucked up? How did this happen? There. Jesus, I'm so like out of touch with drawing right now. I'm like relearning how to exist. What the fuck? What being sick does to a bitch. Jesus. Wow. It's okay. We can sell the rust to the girl rust lovers. You're 555, then I'm 666. But what if you were 6'7"? Euthanize me, please. I don't think I deserve this life anymore. Think you haven't listened to Slipknot? Not in a little bit, no. Not in a while. I haven't listened to much of anything recently. The past few art streams we've been listening to this like Christmas playlist. And outside of art streams, I don't listen to a lot of music. I usually watch videos, like video essays and stuff while I work, so it's been a hot minute since I've listened to anything. Actually, I'm gonna save this for another layer. Um, So now we know you're clearly too sick to interact with the general populace. I'm sick in the head. I'm a twisted fucking psychopath. Society's not ready for me. Your mom listens to your mom while she works. My mom doesn't really work. So. Got him. Society should never be ready for you. That's like asking for the rapture. What do you mean? I'm not that bad, am I? I swear I have some redeeming qualities, maybe. There's bound to be at least one. Well, if she isn't retired, she listened to your mom. It's not retired either. She's just lazy. Refuses to keep a job. How's she paying rent? Living off her mom. I grew up very white trash. And there's a reason why my mom and dad aren't together. You can cry all you want, but when your redeeming qualities is being cute, caring, and a good friend, and someone willing to put others above themselves, but at the same time you're so degenerate that we can't let you walk around in public. I lied. I don't have any redeeming qualities. There is nothing redeemable about this. Not a single good thing in this body. Aside from maybe the amount of chocolate that's entered this body. That's probably the only good thing in this body. I like how white trash got flagged. Possibly beat any white trash stories you have. I mean, actually, I probably shouldn't talk about that one. I was gonna say something, but I feel like that'd be a little bit too much. Probably shouldn't talk about that one. Let's keep it within TOS. I mean, I think it's within TOS. I feel like that one's a little bit much. That's all. Beep, 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 beep. What the hell did I come into this chat to? Uh, uh, James said that they would probably have any white trash stories to beat mine, and I said, I don't know about that one, and then I was gonna talk about a certain time in my life, and then I was like, maybe I really shouldn't do that, though. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that one. There's so many stories I didn't know what you're talking about. That's fine. I'll tell you after stream. We could move the topic to Blue Twitch. Hello, dragon. The chocolate isn't usable anymore, so nothing good is in your body. Real. It was good at one point, back when I ate it. Not so much no more. And you definitely can't eat it anymore, so unless you're into that kind of weird shit. But if that's the case, I think you have a bit more problems than being concerned with what's good in my body. Feeling any better? A little bit. I feel like I'm almost back to normal speaking. I still have a teensy bit of a cough, and I still sound a little funny, but other than that, I think I'm Gucci. This art, yeah, I'm trying to finish this Christmas illustration before Christmas. I only have a few days left, so I'm fucking hauling ass. You sound like you went through puberty. I'm going through puberty too. I'm growing my chest hair now. um just like every good growing boy, I'm growing my chest hair and my voice is changing and it's scary. Kiwis magnum dong, exactly. You get it. Despite being sick, Kiwi's still a good girl. I disagree. I wholeheartedly disagree. I'm like relearning how to do my work right now. That is not a good thing. I should not have to relearn a skill that I've spent like probably around 15 plus years learning. Moo. He was gonna look like Bigfoot, except it's just pig breasts. We need to switch up the cryptids anyway. We need new cryptids. Bigfoot, more like Footloose, like the movie. I say that like I've ever actually watched Footloose. I've never seen the movie. Hard disagree. She's been cheering on the sickness with my body to get me more sick. Yeah, fuck you. Get sick, get sick, get sick. Somebody else has to suffer. It can't just be me. And if anyone needs to suffer, it needs to be Doth. He probably deserves it for one reason or another. Who knows? Kiwi, cough, 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 get sick, get sick. Yeah, exactly. You get it, you get it, you get it. The shines in the boobs are actually well done from purely art-based perspective. Thank you. As a boob haver, I pride myself in knowing how to draw a good boob. Though as a peanuts non-haver, I try my best to draw peanuts correctly when I do. It doesn't exactly go as well as boobs, but it's a much more complicated shape. But I do my best. I obviously can't show that on stream, but take my word for it. As a small boob haver, can I borrow some? If it was possible, I would let you. Unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. You already got me sick? Yeah, but I didn't want to get you sick. That's different. I'm trying to get Doth sick just to spite him, because it's funny. He's done something in a past life for sure, and I know he deserves it. I've done nothing but be a good boy. Not in your past life. uh, I can help with peanuts. It's fine. I have plenty of references on that. Don't you worry. I have more than enough study material. The internet's real good for that, you know? I don't think I've ever needed any more help than I could already get on the internet for that. If the internet's good for anything, it's giving you anatomy. Anatomy references. In every possible way, shape, and form. Do 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 do. Okay, that's gonna count up here too. Kiwis peanuts are usually on point, but on lazy days they kind of look like pinched sausages. They don't look that bad. Damn. In his past life, he was Timothy McVeigh. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. Yeah, I've drawn one spicy thing in my life, and my friends peer pressured me to show the group chat. Never again! Honestly, spicy stuff should be kept to yourself until you're confident in it, because spicy stuff, when you're not used to drawing it or working with it, can be very, very, like, embarrassing. And it can really demotivate you if other people make you feel bad about it. So, until you're confident or shameless enough to not give a shit what other people are gonna say about it, it's best to keep stuff to yourself. Unfortunately for me, I'm weirdly shameless about that kind of thing. Like, I'll get embarrassed over stupid shit, but then I'll literally sit here for like 4 hours drawing a peanuts and then just drop it in a group chat like, hey guys, look what I drew. Like, completely unprompted, everyone's like at work and they open their Discord and they're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, heh heh, I spent my day drawing peanuts. In a past life, I was a general of millions, but my enemy was specifically all people Kiwi would like to smooch up, so she just antagonistic towards me. It was anatomically accurate at least. Oh no, I just got kink shamed. Felt bad and made me uncomfortable. I feel you. Like I said, you have to like you either have to build up the shamelessness or be incredibly confident in the thing that you've made. One or the other. For me, it's mostly shamelessness. I'm almost never fully confident in the things that I make. That's the other thing with art. To get good, you kind of have to pretend like you're confident in your shit because if you don't, it shows. Like people can tell when you're unsure or unconfident in a thing that you've made, even if you don't directly say it. So you have to kind of pretend that you're confident in the thing that you're making. Otherwise, people are going to be like, okay. Spicy stuff always takes so much more skill than anything else for real. True. And I think the main difference is with like normal drawings, right? Like something like this. Ignore the fact that huge boobers are on the screen. Um for this, it's a lot easier to get a natural pose for something that's not meant to look sexy. If that makes any sense. Like trying to make something that looks naturally sexy and not forced sexy are like two completely different beasts. Something that looks natural and also sexy is like really hard to accomplish. You have to have like a good understanding of how people act and like what makes things sexy. You can't just like take a random doodle in a goofy pose and slap a sexy costume on it and it be like actually sexy. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, the costume is sexy, but the image itself doesn't give off like sexy vibe, you know? To get like the proper mood in the image, in the pose, in the expressions, that shit's hard. I should try drawing again, man. Yeah, man. I was confident. I just don't want to make anyone else uncomfortable. I feel you. That's why I always drop it in a specific group chat whenever I draw stuff like that because I don't care if I bother those people. I know they won't get like offended by it, but if they were to happen to be like, "What the fuck is this?" I'd be like, "Heh." It wouldn't bother me. So so it's one of those situations of so long as they don't like lambast me immediately and they're just like, Kiwi, what the fuck is this? I'm usually fine, so. Looks at the Discord for Kiwi's dick pics. If you go to the Not Safe at Work channel, a few of my Not Safe for Work drawings in there have been pinned. There's a few of my pieces in there that are pinned, so they're easy to find. I wish I could draw art as good as you, but I have no talent, sadly. Well, the thing is, too, right? Like, you don't have to start with talent to get good. I started, I literally started drawing as a wee child because my mom refused to draw me Pokemon. Like, I used to ask her to draw me the Pokemon that were on my cards, like just the outline so I could color them in. And then eventually she got tired of doing that for me and she was like, no. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna fucking color, then I gotta have things to color. So I started drawing the Pokemon myself. And I've been drawing ever since I was like, I don't know. Um, I'd say probably close to like 6 to 8 years old. And then I didn't start taking art seriously until I got to like middle school age. That's when I decided, like, I kind of really actually like this art thing. It's not just like I'm bored and I feel like doodling like a child. I actually want to learn how to like make characters and draw things. So for the past like, however many years, I've been working and 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 working. This isn't something that I just was good at. This was something that I've spent like almost my whole life practicing, right? I didn't just wake up one morning and go, damn, I want to draw, and then just whipped out this, you know what I mean? I spent years and years and years learning and practicing and learning and practicing. I know not everybody has that kind of time, and if you weren't lucky enough to start young, it can be hard to jump into things, but I promise you, if you work at it, you will get somewhere that you're happy with. It'll take a while, and it might seem slower than other people, and it might seem faster than other people. Everyone's progress is different. But you will get there at some point, I swear. Like, if you look at my art from even a few years ago, hold on. I have a good example. A recent image I did is this right here. This is an OC of mine. I did this drawing like, what, a couple months ago? So that's from this year. If we go back to, I think it's 2022? No. Was it 2021? No. Was it actually 2020? I'm gonna lose my mind if it was 2020. It was 2020. If we go back to 2020, this is the same OC. That's only 5 years difference. And the difference is huge. So, like, it might take time, but you'll get there. You know what I mean? Testosterone after and before. The funniest part about that is I kind of see it. My clothes and ripples. Yeah, I hate shading clothes. I also hate shading hair. I just want to make the wholesome spicy seem like it's basically, nowhere. What? It's not only talent. Kiwi's been at it for ages. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. And I've only picked up art recently, but I'm constantly looking to improve. You just have to keep at it. Exactly. Like, I was good at art when I was younger, but I've got so much more to improve. But anywhere close to Kiwi's level. Like, when I was young, I could barely draw anything, like, at all, obviously. Your art is very beautiful. Thank you. I think, what's really funny is one of the Pokemon that I started learning with was Venonat, right? Hold on. And Venonat literally looks like this. Like, that's Venonat. I think it has antenna, right? That's basically where I started as a child, with something that simple. And even that I couldn't draw when I was younger. even that I couldn't draw when I was younger. It looked like shit. So sometimes it really takes just starting with something small, learning how to draw something small, and then working up from there. Hold on, do I have any like really ancient art available? Hold on. I might have something like old as sin, just to prove my point. Do I have anything older than 2020 on this PC? I think I do. doo doo. Roop a doo doo. Ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo doo doo. Yes, yes I do. Ba 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 ba. I have this. This was from an old sketchbook from middle school. Let's compare real quick. Damn. Damn. I have I have this as well. This one's from a little later. This one's from like late middle school. Look at that waist. Look at the waist on this woman. What happened? She has no rib cage. She's like so long. I have no idea what happened to this woman, but she got squamped. She got noodle body when the boobs are above the heart. That's what I'm saying, man. She got that corset on so tight. She got those fucking things like up in her throat. I actually have redraws of this image too. Hold on. To show progress. Let me whip out my old fucking DeviantArt. I think it's 2 different redraws of that image. Yes. Oh, this one actually dates this image too. This was, oh shit. There we go. So that original one was from 2010. And then 4 years later, I drew this. And then another 4 years later, I drew that. So we've got... Hold on, let me just put this like in the middle here. And zoom this down. That's 8. That's 8 years difference between the entirety of drawing the first one to the most recent one. You can see the huge shift in both art style and skill over the years. You were still really good at art, even though you extremely improved. Well, you gotta remember too, though, this first one over here was like middle school age, right? Like late middle school. So that's already like years after drawing in the first place. So that's already after some odd years of practice to begin with. I don't have artwork from when I was like literally a child. The closest I have is a few old sketchbooks from when I was in like middle school. Gay panic. Yeah, I'm not sure why I specifically decided to make her a redhead in the colored versions, but I think it works. I think she's nice looking. I haven't drawn her again since 2018 though. Of the dangles on the hat. Yeah, I don't know why I drew the beads on her hat the first time, but ever since then, every time I had to redraw her, I was like, I really like the beads. They're silly. I love that it's the same costume design. Well, I tried my best not to change it too much because I wanted to keep like the idea of the original outfit, even though it doesn't make any fucking sense. I wanted to see if I was able to translate it to the current style despite it not making any sense, really. Like the hat being wiggly like that doesn't make any fucking sense, but I tried anyway. You decided to make her a redhead because you knew I'd love redheads. Dog. You weren't even born yet. You look beautiful, thank you. But yeah, so like this one's like really early middle school, and you can tell that, you know, the face is all fucking crooked, the hair looks like it's not even attached to the head even. It has no like form or proper shape. I don't know who cut this poor girl's hair, but hire somebody else. Her shirt, like, it has like shape. Somehow I realized that shirts needed to have shape, but I stuck it out too high. Like it looks like it's really stiff. Uh there's like random things in here you could tell that I like looked up tutorials for but didn't understand fundamentally certain things. I just did what I thought was right. I do quite like the translucent hair. The crooked eyes, yeah, and one's bigger than the other. And the eye shine is like actually a part of the eye, like it's like a cutout in the eye. It's not a light source. It's so baby, you know? It's so like I didn't understand what it. Oh Christ, what's this? Hold on, hold on. I gotta open this separately because I want to make sure that there's um no old names attached to it. Hold on. Okay, there's no names, but the quality is so bad you might not even be able to see it. So there's this. The quality is so bad because I literally took this picture with a fucking webcam. I didn't have a camera or anything. Big ol' head. This is a Sonic OC. I have no idea what's going on with any of this. I was about to say that. Yeah, it's very clearly an old Sonic OC. I fucking knew it, you damn furry. Dog, look at me! I have cow ears and a tail and horns. What did you expect? I grew up on Sonic the Hedgehog fandom, dog. Sonic OC, yeah. It's not furry. Uh, Dog. You know how close they are? There's a spectrum of this, right? There's not furry at all with no animal features, and then there's literally just an animal. You do realize that the thing that I am is like nearing the middle of that. AO3 or Wattpad, like for where I would read fan fiction, DeviantArt. And fanfiction.net. That's where I read Sonic lore and OC content back in the day. I love Sonic, MLP, FNAF, and Undertale, D&D, and I'm still not a furry. I mean, I've been in the furry fandom for a long time. I don't know if I would necessarily call myself specifically a furry, but I've done furry work in the past. I've worked with furries. I've had furry friends. Um, so like I've definitely got experience with the community. I don't know if I specifically would call myself a furry. I've had sonas in the past, but that's just because like I was in those communities and it was like if you didn't have a sona, who the fuck were you? Like how am I supposed to refer to you if you don't have a sona? And I'm like, okay, well I guess I'll make a sona. What's wrong with furry? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with being a furry. I know way too much about furries. I'd say I'm the same. Not a furry, just got experience. Yeah. Oh, you're just a fleshy. That's kind of like how it was though. Like they treat you like oh like yeah you're wanting to do art in the furry community but you're not a furry so like and then they just like give you a look right like it was easier to be accepted and to get work if you were a furry because they were like oh you're like one of us. You know okay that's not a part of that I didn't realize that. It's been many a year since I've interacted with the furry community, though. I haven't opened up, like, my fur affinity page in years. Same with DeviantArt. I haven't opened up DeviantArt in years. The only times I've ever opened DeviantArt in the past, like, 10 plus years is because I need to go check on old art. I need to go bring up an old piece of art that I've done, and that's it. I refuse to go back to that fucking hell site. Especially now that they're very, like, pro AI. Fuck DeviantArt. Piece of shit ass company. I'd delete my account if it didn't host a bunch of old work that I didn't want to get rid of. And I don't feel like saving it all locally. I'm in that too cold but too I'm in that too cold but too cold point of the sickness. What do you mean too cold but too cold? What the fuck does that mean? What? Pro AI? Yeah. So you're being lazy, you mean? I mean, I don't have like a lot of space on my PC for shit like that anymore. And the only real way I'm going to be able to keep it is if I just keep it hosted on the DeviantArt page. Because I don't want it like directly on a drive that is already dying, and I don't want it on drives that could have more important data. Your anatomy, or their anatomy, sorry, is just really cool. Also, they're cute. Oh my god, my fucking throat. Wow. The storage troubles. Important her 3000th art of Dante she'll use as reference someday. Not even as reference. That's just for me to have. That's just for me, baby. I don't need an excuse to have 5 billion pieces of Dante art on my PC. That's just for me, man. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. I'm getting warm in my sweater. About to take it off. Do do. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, for personal use, exactly. Suggested on Throne. Perhaps for what? What's suggested on Throne? The Shrek song? Yeah. Except, you know, this song definitely was popular and existed before that, but do check. Okay. Hold on. Where's my browser at again? There it is. How do I check suggestions again? I don't even remember. Oh fuck, I just saw it. Go back, go back, go back. external? Um, I mean, I feel like it'd be nice and all, but I feel like I would just lose it, honestly. Like I'd put it somewhere and then I'd forget. I honestly need a new SSD in the first place because my C drive is dying. My nose is getting really fucking stuffy. Hold on, I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I can breathe. It's crazy. Kiwi, you and I both know you need an internal too. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for the hydrate. Check Discord. Emergency lactation brownies? What the fuck? What the hell? Why are they called emergency lactation brownies? I need to force feed you some hot sauce to clear your sinuses. When you need titty milk now. It's an emergency. When you're out of milk for your cereal at 3 a.m. It's just like the part that makes me laugh is that it's literally labeled emergency lactation brownies. Like, if it was just called lactation brownies, I'd be like, sure, but it's like emergency lactation brownies. What do you mean, dog? It's always an emergency for me, to be honest. This fucking guy. Eat your brownie, mother. I am very thirsty. That's god awful. Mother, I crave the milk. It's like, father, I crave the cheddar. Okay, honestly, as much as I like Christmas music and all, and it's been a few days since I last heard it, this playlist, it may have like over 700 songs, but a lot of them are just the same like 5 songs in like slightly different renditions, and they repeat over and over. How about, even though this is Christmas, we do something else, because my god. What's in my Discover Weekly? Hopefully literally anything better. Sure. Funny you should say that. I got some more milk and brownies right now. Damn. Oliver, watch your mouth. Break out the weekly. We need some new tunes. Need that Hatsune Miku. There's probably some Miku on my Discover Weekly. Almost certainly, I would say. It'll be there eventually. I have no idea what this is, but it's not a vibe, so. What if I want the weird stares? True. Hear me out. How about some cozy metal from Death Clock? Giraffe magic theme. What kind of game is this from? Dude, I don't know. No clue. I keep procrastinating on getting groceries. Don't wait too long or you'll go to make a snack and you'll have literally nothing. You won't even be able to have girl dinner where it's like a slice of cheese and a cracker, you know? You'll literally have nothing. Still have my gamer subs though. That's not nutrients though. That's not gonna be enough calories to sustain your body. That's such a Kiwi line. I still have water though. Honestly, true. And that's how you know it's bad. You should not be saying stuff that I would say. Ever. Kiwi's sitting there drinking her own milk so she doesn't have to get up for water. A dream made me cue for memory, and then use reference for another. Not in fucking day. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, I understand the concept of drawing it from memory and then with reference, but I don't know what you mean by the. Oh wait, night and day, night and day, night and day, night and day, night and day. I got it. 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 Honestly, I did that not too long ago with Guzma, and I was like, damn, my knowledge of Guzma is lacking. Because with reference, it looked so much better. I was like, damn, dude, fuck. This is why reference is important, kids. Your clothes ruffles are amazing. Honestly, I hate drawing clothes ruffles. I feel like I need a lot more work, but I thank you. Why does this song sound familiar? I feel like this song was probably in a rhythm game I played one time. This sounds so familiar. Almost immediately, I was like, wait a minute. Imagine not having every single detail of every old man committed to memory. Guzma's not even old. He's only in like his 20s. That's something that pisses me off about his character, actually. I'm not gonna lie to you. He acts like he's some old fucking man who can't do anything anymore. Like, oh, he's lost his chance to do anything with his life. And he's like 22. Like, dude, get a job. You can still do that. Your life's not fucking over. Fuck. You're gonna have to excuse Kiwi. The only language she's fluent in is brat hieroglyphics. You act like an old woman even though you're only almost 30 though. Yeah, almost 30. 22 is past his prime. I know, right? Imagine being older than fucking 18 years of age. Life over. Fuck. No hope for the future, no aspirations, no nothing. You're telling me people live past 18? No. You have to have your shit together by then or it's over, man. If you don't, you're fucking boned. Check memes and shit posts? Okay. Yep, there we go. Not the fucking Dayquil syrup. With nothing in your fucking fridge but 2 fucking cups. That's crazy. You need to go get some food. Anything, man. What the hell? I'll do it tomorrow. No, you need food today. You still gotta eat dinner, and you still gotta get breakfast tomorrow before you head out to the fucking store, otherwise you're gonna starve. At least get yourself something small, like a loaf of bread, so you can munch on something kind of filling. I would give you my pigs in a blanket if I could. That sounds pretty good right now, honestly. Come over, I'm making noodles. Get yourself like a packet of ramen noodles for like 50 cents or whatever they cost. It's probably more like $1 nowadays. Inflation's a bitch. I don't have any extra virgin olive oil, only lightly fucked. I feel like I shouldn't have made the chair red, considering how red this outfit is, but I felt like doing it a different color would be too dark. Maybe I'll just make it a darker red, like a really deep, really deep red. What the fuck happened to my... There it is. Something like that, maybe. It's a little hard to tell that it's red in the darker areas, but it's fine. The dark leather. Hello, gamer. That actually does look better. Yeah. It makes the red in the dress stand out more. Literal magic. What about a maroon or like the brick red? Nah, I think the darker... Wait, what the fuck happened here? What is this? There we go. Anything else like that? In here. Why is there so much fucked up bits? This is why you check your work, kids. Always double check your own fucking work. What is this shit? Okay. Anything down here? No. We're good. We're Gucci. The scum. You look beautiful, both the model and the art. Thank you. Apologies for my sick voice. I'm getting over a flu that's kicked my ass. I'm lazy and I don't like to go out much, but the funny thing is I can actually cook. Honestly, me too. Same, bestie. That's a little too relatable, honestly. Actually, wait, there we go. Hang on. I order my groceries to my house. I'm that kind of person. Granted, I also don't really have the means to go to the store often. Like, I don't drive. I was supposed to get my license this year, but I didn't. I had planned to get my license this year and never did. So the only way I'm getting food to my house is if it gets delivered. How long have you been sick for? A couple of days. I'm on the upswing now. I'm almost better. It's basically just a little bit of a cough and a little bit of sniffles, and my voice is a little funny.
But I'm almost better. The jazz is going crazy. I know, this song goes fucking crazy. It's called Horns Riot. You're looking a little funny? Real. So real and true. I'm not even saying that as a joke. I literally, like, my nose was so red and like inflamed and dry and flaky from blowing my nose so often. It's fucked up. My lips were like all dry skin. I had to like peel away layers the other day. Feral cow confined for public safety. Honestly, that's probably necessary. Put me anywhere near an EKOG and I'm a public menace. They would need to tie me to the nearest pole to not cause a scene. KOG? No, Ike OG. Ike is part of the word that means cool in Japanese, and OG is like old man, so cool old man. Oftentimes that term is used for like hot older man who has a cool vibe to him. Ike OG. You're still peeling? Yeah, man. Kiwi, the red-nosed cowgirl, is a very shiny. You're being elitist. I know what this means, but no one else does, so I have to explain it. Kiwi. I mean, I've literally had the phrase. Hold on. Where is it? Can you not see people's descriptions of themselves anymore on Discord? On their profile? Well, it used to say anyway, where is it? Oh my god, it's not even gonna let me see it. Either way, it used to say EKOG and Ratman Shrimp. So, like. I was traumatized by Bibu singing You're So Skibbity. That's what that meant? I thought you just spelt something wrong. So I didn't look deeper into it. Wow. This guy thinks I don't know what I talk about in my own description on Discord. What the fuck? Go Google EKOG right now. You're gonna find nothing but hot older men. Actually, what's really funny about that, now that I'm thinking about it, is with the newest Resident Evil trailer that came out, Capcom specified that they made the older Leon to be an Ikeoji, and I was like, I believe me, I can tell, Capcom. You do not have to tell me. I know. Thank you, Capcom, for the food. They were like, yeah, we designed the newer Resident Evil 9 Leon to be more of an Ikeoji, and I was like, yeah, you did. Fuck yeah, you did. It's still your about info. Okay, okay. I bet Temna was going crazy about that. Maybe. Maybe. You still have that random capitalization of a word R in your schedule, so that's uh it's not a bad assumption. Honestly, I don't even remember what you're referring to when you say that. So oh, it's only 7:40. I thought it was later than that. I was about to start going into panic mode because I was like, shit, I've barely got any work done today, but it's only 7:40. That's not too bad. I can kick my ass into gear a little better. Pointed it out, but you said that you were hung up about it, so I never said anything again. I don't remember, honestly. It's been too long since whenever that happened. One thing I will say about the new Leon real quick though is I'm kind of worried. I'm kind of worried about him. Poor old man's gonna throw out a hip and then they're probably gonna kill him somehow. They're gonna have to put him down like a racehorse. I feel like they're implying a lot of things in the trailers, and I'm worried for him. I'm not even like the biggest Leon fan, but that doesn't mean I can't worry for him. I just need them to bring Jake back. I know they never will, but in my heart of hearts, Jake never left. Love to hear you cover Tasty by Kiara. Um, I'm trying to remember how that song goes. I don't even remember if I've heard it. I probably have, because I do listen to Kiara's music, but it's been a while since I kept up with any of them in terms of music. Also, with my current, voice capabilities, that's definitely not happening. But The art for this is really cute, this song. Honestly, it would be really funny if he was still doing his flying axe kicks. And that's what does it too. I mean, you saw him like drop kick a guy in the trailer. They're still trying to make him like this like action star, man. And it's really funny because ain't no way Gamp Gamp's hips are fucking allowing him to do that still. Hello, Jerry Mouse. Welcome in. Please excuse my sick voice and cough. I'm getting over the flu. But I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, poor Gamp Leon definitely does not have the correct body anymore for that kind of movement, and yet there he is. Doing his silly fucking kicks and flips and shit. At like 60 years old. It's okay, I hope you feel better, but I do hope you've had something to eat or drink today. I have. I had some breakfast before stream, and I've been sipping at my water. Thank you. I would say you don't have to worry about me, but normally you would. Today, however, that's not the case. Kiwi, we always have to worry about you. That's what I'm saying. Usually, usually it would be the case, but today I have actually been good. I ate, I'm drinking water, I'm being a good cow. Sometimes I don't mind worrying about people, it just shows that I care. That's what VTubers and streamers are, people. Yeah. That yeah sounded really whiny and I didn't mean for it to. My nasals are really fucked up right now. What? What is this? What is this? This sounds like a weird Kingdom Hearts remix, but sounds like No Straight Roads. I can kind of hear that. You also did give me food poisoning. Or I did also give myself food poisoning. Oh no! Thank you so much for the follow as well, Jerry Mouse and Mikuban. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. Sounds familiar somehow. Yeah, it sounds like Kingdom Hearts music, but like not quite. It's wigging me out. It's wigging me out hard. I'm just gonna skip it because it's like wigging me out. It's bothering my ears. I keep like expecting to hear the Kingdom Hearts melody and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Let's fucking go. Well, Doth is now gonna be addicted to Fortnite. Rip. He's now every teenage boy. Wait. Getsuga Gun Show is not something I thought I'd ever need in my life, and yet, uh, it's here and I love it. I'm not gonna lie, the first thing I saw was a little bit of under boob when I came in here, and I mean, from the drawing. And I was like, what's going on here? We're making a Christmas illustration. And I'm trying to get it done before Christmas, but I am desperately running out of time. I love finding other VTuber VGen artists. Yeah! Welcome in. I created a really rudimentary concept art for Mimikyu Evolution. I had a while. Glad I put the idea to paper finally. Hell yeah. Sometimes you really just gotta sit and get your ideas out, you know? Even if you just write down the concepts, if you can't figure out how to draw them, it's important to get those ideas out. I'm guessing this is a personal project, or is it like a commission? Oh no, this is personal. This is a Christmas illustration, like, for me in the community. It is just for funsies. This is the purest themed one of all the designs that were made for the Christmas list. Yeah, I guess that's true. Hold on, I think I still have the concepts. Here was the concepts that we made. These were the designs we came up with on stream. Oh wait, there we go. And we ended up voting on this one. Sometimes I come to Twitch to kick back and relax, and sometimes I come to Twitch to enjoy chaos. So right now I'm just kicking back and relaxing. Hell yeah. Yeah, we came up with a bunch of designs, and then we settled on this last one here. And then I turned that into this design. Let me turn off all this garbage. So first we did that, and then I added some 3D objects in and refined the sketch into this. And then that turned into this so far. Where am I? Right here. Just looks lovely, thank you. I was really struggling to make it work in this chair. But I think I got it. I think I got it to a state that looks good. I feel like I should adjust this a little bit. That's a little better. Methinks. Because the other ones were ass, thighs, and boob focus, but we got Kiwi EP with cookies. Yeah. I meant the actual pose, not the dress. Oh, well. Yeah. Um, it's really good, man. Keeps me, or it makes me want to not bother. Can I fucking read? Holy shit! It makes me want to not bother you and just let you eep, but I'm pretty sure that'd kill me. I deserve that bonk. My inability to read there was embarrassing. This song a jammer. I didn't shade this down here, son of a bitch. How did I miss this? Which one is that? Is it this layer? No, this layer? It's this layer. Oh! There we go. Bonks hurt my hand, but I protect the sick streamer from illiteracy bonks. Don't worry, bro, you're still kind of cooked, so messing up is okay. I mean, granted, it's not like I don't fuck up even when I'm not sick, so I don't think I can use the being sick as an excuse, but being sick definitely wasn't helping my situation, I'll say that. My inability to read is just innate. I have the reading level of a fucking toddler sometimes, and it's really bad. I love having dyslexia and dyscalculia and ADHD. It's my favorite. They definitely don't constantly make my life hell. We do insult toddlers? Damn. Can't even give me, like, the little bit of leeway? Shit. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Okay, I'm back. That was my Gam calling. Okay. I mean, I don't know why you're real scared of Dracula. I thought you said you loved the dude. What? What are you talking about? Eh? I thought this was the Genshin Sumeru fight tune. No, this is from Ace Attorney actually. This is the that newer one they released that takes place in the past. I forget what it's called, but you said you were scared of dissing Dracula? I said dyscalcula. Numbers don't work no good in my fucking head. Ah, god damn it, there's more scum over here. I'll fix it in a minute. No, I'll fix it now. It's pissing me off. There. I swear I looked over there already when I was erasing the scum last time, but whatever. You really did let that Beedrill go to town on the couch. What? There's currently a GIF of a Beedrill in the main barn banter chat that should enlighten. It's the goon couch all over again, not the goon couch. Fuck. You know how hard it is to get stains out of leather? The string shot, yeah. I don't know why they animated it like that. It's so funny. Jammer tune. Thank you for the posture check. Weepa. Let's just make it look like it's really forcing it out and then just all over the place. Dude, I know, it's so silly. I think the funniest part about that is that's not even where a bee would shoot anything out if it had anything to shoot out. Like, that's just not how that would work. So I don't know why they thought that was the right decision. I'm also giving Mimorphin, Mimikyu's Evo, dem hips TM. Hell yeah. Because it's supposed to be a creature trying to reach impossible ideals for the form everyone will love. Ooh, yeah, I like that idea. Mimikyu woke up and realized it had to conform to Modern women's beauty standards. Not like this. Oh, fuck my dailies. Go get your dailies done. Literally the whole concept. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Except it's also a puppeteer. It puppets the rags it used to wear. Ah. You could work in how it's some sort of societal mask it wears with that concept. I like it. Very nice, Picasso. I like it. Uh, have just had this pressure of I'm meant to have done something by now, but I can't remember what, and it finally hit. It needs a mask, fucking genius. Yeah. Okay. The shiny is a dream mask. No. Oh no. Not like this. Proud to say that I am now a broken HSR, so anything happens, I can finally abandon the game for something better. The shackles have been lifted. Go install lads. Smiley face. Go install lads. I promise you won't regret it. I'd rather become a VTuber that only plays Fortnite. Well, I mean, now that Bleach is in Fortnite, you might as well. The second they add Dante Devil May Cry, I'm becoming a Fortnite streamer. And I don't think the world is ready for that yet. But I don't think the world has a choice. That's up to good old Epic Games to decide. Epic Games and Capcom, once they decide to add Dante into Fortnite, it's fucking over. better watch your tone, Missy, because Dante's next. He better be. I've been waiting. I've been sitting here waiting. I've already asked Santa for it. I've begged Sparta every night. Please. Please, oh please. Let Capcom and Epic Games finally put my man in the game. I promise. I'll only play Fortnite for like a week. But they don't want my money, so... It'd be really funny if all the negatives with you playing Fortnite just disappear overnight when Dante gets added. I mean, I'm probably still gonna get headaches while playing Fortnite, but I'd put up with the headaches if it was Dante I was staring at the whole time. What's the Japanese older man thing you mentioned earlier? Ike Oji. Hold on, I'll type it in chat. Ike Oji. You type that word into Google or into like Pinterest or something, and you're gonna find a lot of hot old men. It's gonna be a lot of hot older men. My nose is getting stuffy again. Please leave me alone. Santa, please. Give me Ikeoji Dante so I can stare at his ass and make Fortnite palatable. I'm a lesbian so past. That's valid. Totally valid. I'm not sure if there's a feminine equivalent. There's probably a feminine equivalent of like hot older woman that isn't just like MILF. There's gotta be a phrase for it, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Office lady shrug. Maybe I'll make this an overlay. No, overlay does not work the way I want it to. Never mind. How about hold light? Hard light's closer, but I gotta make this a much warmer orange. This is ZZZ music? Damn. Did not expect that. Gacha games just having random bangers? That's what I'm saying. I know ZZZ does have some good music in it, but this didn't sound like a ZZZ song. So I got confused. I looked up and I was like, what the hell? Letters EP was pretty good from ZZ too. Yeah. I love Caesar's character trailer the most. I don't remember how that goes, honestly. Sho Shojb? What? What is that? Hello, Gray. How's it going? I'm getting over a pretty bad flu, but otherwise pretty good. How have you been? So, Shoujo. Ah, gotcha. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. It's all Papa Cow's fault. He decided to come down and visit me and not tell me that he was sick. And so now we're trying to finish this Christmas illustration before Christmas, which at this point is starting to seem like a very big, big impossibility, but I'm gonna try. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. It's been a self-care good day. Nice. We love self-care days. You definitely shouldn't leave those to when you're burnt out or sick, like I have. There's a blackout in my area? Oh no! Thank you for the hydrate. It's exactly what I did now. Well, at least you're doing it still. Don't worry about spelling something wrong. Kiri might just read it wrong anyways. That's also true. My ability to read, even if the sentence was correct, is poor in the first place, so don't you worry about it. uh? Which fucking layer is it? There it is. Wait, is this the one I'm working on? Yes, why is that not clipped? You know, I'm not into Marvel Rivals that much, but I didn't know they had a Korean song. I would have thought a lot of the music would either be Chinese or like English, since that's their main demographics. What is this? What is this song? This pose is such a good idea. You're like a sleeping puppy. Wait, which way did I have it for down here? That side, okay. What software do you use for art? I use Clip Studio Paint EX. I very much like Clip Studio Paint, and the EX feature is really useful for things like comic work and all that. So that was the main reason that I got into it. I used to use Paint Tool Sci way back in the day, but it did not have the specific features I needed for things like comic work back when I was making comics. So I had to switch. Back online with data. Yippee! Understandable, yeah. Uh, this was way before Paint Tool Sci 2 came out, so it didn't have any text tools or anything like that. If I wanted to make comics, I would have to export all my files to a different software to add in any text and all that, and it pissed me off. So I said, fuck it, I'll just get a software that has text in it. And that software ended up being, at the time, Manga Studio, but now it's Clip Studio Paint. Sounds like a pain. It really was, honestly. It already, oh my god, my brain. It already takes a long time to get comic work done in the first place, let alone having to export all of your pages to just add the fucking text. Like, you put in all that time making all the panels, all the art, all the screen toning. That was the other thing. The screen toning I had to do, like, manually. I had to, like, go find screen tone textures online, because uh, Paint Tool Sci didn't have its own screen tones either. So I'd have to like crop screen tone images I found online into the pages, and that sucked too. But then I got Manga Studio, or what is now called Clip Studio Paint, and my life was so much better. Especially since Clip keeps getting updates to give it more of Photoshop's tools. Yeah, exactly. I do think it's a little stupid that they've made it a paid service now when before it used to be free updates, but what can you do? Corporate capitalist greed strikes again. Like, I already paid for your hyper expensive version of the software. Come on now. I already own EX. I can't own anything any more expensive than this. Haha, joke's on you, actually. Yes, you can. Pay for our subscription service to get updates. Idiot. Honestly, I think I did a pretty good job with these bells. I was expecting it to go a lot worse than it did. Corporate greed, Sag. At least pixel art has a few free things. Agreed. And it's not like Clip Studio Paint doesn't have benefits still. It's just I do wish their updates are still free. This software does not need a subscription service. It just doesn't, but corporate greed says otherwise. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow as well, Red. Welcome in. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. What layer did I have the sparkles on? This one? Thank you so much for the follow as well, Gray. I hope you're enjoying your time here. That's too white. I need it to be like that pale yellow. Wow. Cozy and chill vibes. I'm about it. Yippee! I've been expecting it was foretold by Gyromancy. Damn. That's crazy. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, I like the vibe of this song. Ah, hell yeah. This song's a jammer. Ooh, thank you for the posture check. What layer is that shite on? It's in here. It's right there. Gaming. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. I love city poppy songs like this. Uh, Happy to say my posture is perfect when laying in bed. That's so valid. Don't need a posture check when I'm laying down. I wish I was laying down right now, honestly. But I spent the last like 4 days laying down and I need to get back to work. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Can't be getting those bed sores. I mean, I was moving around in the bed. I was sitting up to clear my nose and, you know, go to the bathroom and whatnot, but this sounds familiar, but I don't recognize it, like, from name or anything. I can never get that teeny bump at the wrist. It's so good. What do you mean? Teeny bump at the wrist. I really want to go out for a walk or exercise, but I know it's probably the worst thing I can do right now. I want to go out. Get sick, get sick, get sick, get sick. Hop shoo, up shoo, up shoo. Baka. Fuck you and your pagan witchcraft. You're implying that I'm capable enough to perform pagan witchcraft. That's some high expectations out of you, dog. Just like round out some of these edges a bit. So they're not quite so harsh. If you zoom in on the hand, right between where your wrist turns and the hand, that angle is tough. Ah, okay, so you're meaning like this bump here, kind of. Honestly, hands and general anatomy is hard in general, so I feel you. Opposite, you're so bad at Sparta witchcraft, you bring up some old forgotten pagan god instead by complete accident. That's definitely more likely. I'll give you that. Can never get it right. It just takes a whole lot of practice. I know that it sucks to hear that, but it takes a whole lot of studying and a whole lot of practice. Honestly, the best advice somebody can give you when trying to get better at something art related is to find a character you really, really like and just draw them over and over. Take all the things that you want to study and apply it to them. You'll be far more motivated to do it. You'll be far more motivated to draw the character you like while studying rather than just trying to study in general. And your improvement will be way faster, I swear. That or never show hands. Stay chibi, it's the best thing to do for your mental health. I'm great with the hips and shoulders and the neck, but elbows and wrists and fingers maybe want to detransition. Damn. It's a deep-seated hatred. I feel you though, for real. If I still had the clip on hand, I'd show it, but there's this rabbit that's like, I'm an artist. I do art. I fucking hate art. I hate drawing. I hate working. I hate art. Fuck art. And it's like, yeah, real. Hello, Raz. Oh, hell yeah. Final Fantasy X battle theme in My Discover Weekly gaming. I love this fucking song. Who eats the cookies? I mean, preferably Santa, but knowing me, I'd probably sneak one or two. Pros and cons of being creative. Pro, thing. Con, make thing real. That's the realest statement ever. I should not be trying to hit notes that high when I'm this sick. That shit was off key as fuck, I bet. And drinks the milk? I mean, preferably. He transition instead of KMS is way funnier. I mean, I kind of agree. It's a lot more lighthearted, that's for sure. There was one cookie in that photo that only Dante Claus can eat. That one took me a second. I was like, what? And then it hit me. Real. I associate this music with Final Fantasy Sonic X5 when you fight as Super Sonic versus Mecha Sonic because that's where I originally heard it. That's valid. It's just so nostalgic, but from an entirely different game. I love Final Fantasy X. People hate on it for stupid reasons and it pisses me off. Final Fantasy X was so goated. Jecht is so fucking hot. Hold on. Look at this fucking man. More Ace Attorney, huh? Hold on. Look at this fucking man. God damn, dude. Fuck. He looks like he smells. Probably. He's also barefoot. And his stupid fucking mullet. But God, is he hot. He was also a not so great dad, but he's like buff grug. What? I still eventually have to go back and finish Ace Attorney. Like, we got through almost all of the first game, and then I took a break. And then I haven't come back in over a year. We still have the second and third game to get through, and then there's a whole other trilogy, and then a whole other game after that trilogy. There's a lot. And a dad. Yeah, that's Buff Grug. Rhymes with Grug. Took a break, dog. That series is dropped at this point. Shit was on hiatus for a year. I know. It's not even like I disliked it. I got busy with things like Persona at the time and other games, and then I forgot about it. It also required me to do a lot of voices. Like I was doing a lot of voices for characters. And it was taking a lot out of me, like physically, to do those streams. They were fun, but like I was already doing so much at that time that I couldn't handle the voices on top of all of that. And it's all reading. Like there's not a single voice acted scene in those games, so everything is me just fucking constantly reading. It was very taxing on the brain. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a call again. It's Gam Gam, I'll be right back. I'm back. I have some hauls now. Gam Gam brought me some hauls. I can fucking breathe out my nose. The menthol kicked in like immediately. Gam Gam is such an adorable name for grandmas. I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. Also, I don't even normally call my grandmother on my mom's side Gam Gam. I usually call her Nana, but I've been calling people Gam Gam and Gramp Gramp for a little bit now, so I just kind of stuck. You mean you don't have a 37-year-old tub of Vicks Vapor Rub? No. I probably do back at like my family house, but I don't live there no more. I'm a grown woman. I live on my own. You got such a damn backlog, it ain't even funny anymore. It ain't even that bad. it ain't even that bad. What up, y'all? Not much. I'm sucking on a lozenge right now because I'm getting over the flu. And we're working on a Christmas illustration I'm trying to get done before Christmas. Hopefully. I hope you're having a good day. You always list off like 10 games you have to do. Nana's cute too. I'm glad you like it. I didn't realize Stellar Blade had some like jammer ass tunes. What the hell? I never played Stellar Blade, so I wouldn't know, but I'm a grown woman. I'm not. I need that. I need to go faster. I'm coming up on 30. I am too grown. Ungrow me a little bit maybe. Just take a couple of years, that's fine. My mom has a sister, or sorry, my mom has my sister's kids call her Bunny because it was what her grandma went by, and likes that better. That's cute. I just call my grandma Mommy or I can't say that. I can't say that one. I only knew it was Anime Go Booba game, but this music makes me mildly respect it for real. It's kind of a jammer. Like, it's interesting. I'm trying to figure out where this song would play. Like, where would this song be relevant? I'm sorry, does that say Teamfight Tactics music? Get this fucking League of Legends garbage out of here. What's your favorite movie? Mine is Rango. Rango's a good pick. That's a good question. What is my favorite movie? Um, what would I say is my favorite movie? Fuck. A lot of Ghibli movies are really good. um, 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 uh. I like the Vampire Hunter D movies. Those are good. I guess my biggest issue is I don't really watch a lot of movies. Like, not anymore anyway. I used to a lot when I was young, but. Vampire Hunter D movies are good. The art in Bloodlust is just like to die for. It's so sexy. Bloodlust's art style is like peak aged anime look. I love it. It's such a gorgeous movie. Wally and Princess Mononoke are probably. Wally's a good pick. I used to like Wally a lot when I was young. We Babu Kiwi liked Finding Nemo a lot. I also used to watch Flubber on repeat. Mama Cow would talk about how she had a VHS of Flubber that was basically always on the TV when I was young. Because I would constantly request it. The Robin Williams Flubber. It's more like DMC, if I'm gonna be honest. Just don't expect amazing story, because even the devs say they dropped the ball in that. Wait, for what? Plus, if we're talking games to return to, besides giving Warframe some more fair, Dinkum, so you can try to Kiss 14 Hades. There's also the Darksiders games. Yeah, I need to get back to that too. I know we stopped at 2 due to issues with running it right. Never got back to it afterwards. Hell, nowadays I only really watch movies if my buddies want to. Make me and make it a whole event. Honestly, fair. What about songs? Any favorite? Um, is more uh par Parasine? Is that how you say that? Parasine? Walkways, old, new, or old one. There's Michael Jackson or Queen. Those are some good classic picks. I'm really partial to like video game OSTs and a lot of like J-pop and rock, but I do like metal. Um I like a lot of stuff honestly. Like basically anything but country. Though I tend to listen to a lot of game OST and Japanese music as of recent. There's occasional K-pop in there too. I will say Spotify said that I was like 60 years old for my taste in music though during my Wrapped this year, so They were like, you listen to a lot of like late 90s music. I'm like, yeah. And they're like, so you're like 60, right? And I was like, no, I'm not even 30 yet. Relax. Cut me some slack. God damn. This Hall's extra strength fucking like destroyed my nose. In like a good way. I can actually breathe. It's making my throat really fucking cold though. But Treasure Planet, that was a good movie. My favorite song is Such a Can of Worms because I like it for so many different reasons. That's so valid. I believe I know the general story, but it wouldn't be over 10 years since I watched it. I read it more recently. Dude, Spotify keeps giving me instrumental music in my weeklies because it's all I've been playing at work. Because I know if I played what I actually wanted, it'd kill my 60-year-old coworker. Force her into new music. Teach her the ways. You never know, maybe she'd like it. Open invitation. On my nose. Now it's starting to run. Hold on, I gotta go blow my nose again. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Holy, my nose like clogged up and just started running after it cleared. It was weird. Let me scroll back up because I was reading something before I left. Um, where is it? My regulars here in Wee Wee. I want to do a community gaming for my birthday in February. Some poetry for Neanderthals. This new game I've seen called Ransom Notes, and other assorted friendship like Repo and Peak. We'll have to see because I know that my anniversary, like my stream anniversary, is in February. But at the very least, I will try to give you a happy birthday and pop in if I can. Honestly, if anything, I have to listen to her bitch list. Drink more warm water and blow your nose more often. That's what I'm doing! You have everybody knows? Yeah, I'm getting over the flu. Oh, that. Oh my god. The water is like lukewarm, but with the extra strength menthol in my throat, it like. Oh, it's so cold. Holy fuck. Jesus. Uh, okay. And now I need to be hyper aware and prepared for freezing cold water despite it being very lukewarm. Because, holy Christ. That shit hurted almost. It hurt. It was freezing. Oh, whoopsie. Take a hot shower when you cover yourself, because it's cold and you should start having a happiness attack. Believe me, I've been having very, very hot showers. I had a hot shower and a hot bath the first day I got sick, like in the same day. And then the second day, I had a very, very hot shower. And then last night, I had a very, very, very hot shower. I have been like cooking myself. I am roast beef at this point. Hot potato, exactly. I'm about to go take a hot shower. These cold sweats are annoying. I love hyper hot showers. Speaking of, I'll need to take one soon. Yeah. I believe at this point the term is. The term you want is braised, correct. Apologies, you're so right. I am very much braised beef. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye bye. Bye, dragon. Have a good rest of your night. Eat well. Get some good eepy. My nose is so stuffy again. The second that fucking Halls ran out, it was just gummed right back up. This sucks. And I don't think I can have another one right away because it was an extra strength. I didn't read the package, but I'm pretty sure because it was extra strength, I probably can't have a second one right away. At least it's just the snot now, right? Nah, I mean, it still feels kind of mucusy up in there, honestly. You can't take those back to back. Whoops. I mean, it depends on the kind, I think, but extra strength you probably can't. You also got to be careful because you're not supposed to take hauls with things like aspirin or Tylenol or whatever. They don't mix very well. So you got to there's things like that that you wouldn't think mix, but you got to be careful of. I usually take different pills hours apart. Well, I mean, a Halls isn't a pill, it's a lozenge, but yes. Always make sure you take different types of medicine, hours apart, just to be safe. If they're compatible at all. Don't just take pills. Make sure that you can take two things, even if it's hours apart. Uh, yeah, exactly. Never heard that you can't suck halls and have Tylenol before. It's something like that. Cause when I last had COVID, I called in and asked about that, and they were like, "Yeah, you shouldn't." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I didn't really question it. I just followed their advice. They were like, "Yeah, make sure that you don't take them like at the same time." And I'm like, "Okay." I think it's one of like active medicine ingredients in it that is Noki Doki with it or whatever. I forget what, but thank you so much, the Sominator, for the follow. Welcome to the Kiwi crew. If you have a runny nose or throat problem on the other side, can't breathe, my Spanish mom would say, rub this in your nose and neck. Yeah, you're probably thinking of like Vicks or like a menthol rub. Just take an Advil and then pound a bowl of spicy curry ramen. Damn, that sounds delicious. Probably how I got used to menthol, not gonna lie. It's cute art, thank you. Ugh. Heard this song and haven't heard. I haven't heard this song in ages. What song is it? I honestly don't know it. Burned by Zek. I mean, I can read that, but like, is it from something or just a song? Maybe I can't remember if it was from anything. Okay. This is a jammer. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I remember used to have a fever, my whole body was heavy, feeling hot. I was stupid, didn't use real gloves and only socks. My parents were playing outside, making a snowman. This when became a kid before. Oh. Do 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 do. I still think the original version of the song is better, but I don't mind this version.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Okay. What layer are the eyes on? Probably one of these many layers, right? No? Oh, wait. I'm stupid. It's up here, isn't it? Yes. Thank you so much, chronic mathsterbator, for the follow. Hope you've been enjoying your time. I'll be going for now. Goodbye. Later. Have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Wait. What? Nani? Said wait a lot, but I misheard you at first. Gotcha. Beep doop, beep doop. Ah, almanac. Love going through all my mail in a frenzy, thinking I might have something in there that would get me arrested, only to remember that I'm mostly paperless at this point, so so it's just a lot of newspapers. What do you mean, get you arrested? Huh? What the hell did you expect to come in the mail? What kind of mail do you expect on a daily basis, dude? Court summons? I guess that's valid. What? Or jury duty? I almost said Judy duty. Judy duty. Big stretch. I'm kind of scared to take that hydrate. I feel like the menthol in my throat's gonna fucking destroy me again. Duty duty. No, I said Judy duty. Stand up? Okay. It was still very cold, but not nearly as bad. Okay. Up again. Hey. Uh, Big stretch. 5 squats and a ginger snap? I don't have ginger snaps. Kinda wish I did though. I want a gingerbread house to fucking munch on. I don't have anything like that at the house right now though. Usually Milky's mom comes down and brings us one, but it's been really crappy weather, so haven't been able to see her as much. Gingerbread City for you to terrorize Godzilla style with your grubby, unwashed hooves. Real. Real. Can't afford a normal house, but you can, and now you want a ginger one? Yeah. They are far cheaper. Okay, what layer is that fucking... Why is that on its own layer? What the fuck? Oh wait, I'm still on fingertip shit. I was still on the smudge tool. And not the blur tool. They are in fact different. It's 9:20. Oh my god. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this today. Fuck. I have like no time left to get this done though. I might have to bust my ass on Sunday and try to finish it off. Layer monster Kiwi wondering why something is on its own layer. The dementia is setting in already. I mean, to be fair, I do use a lot of layers, but there was no reason for this to be on its own layer. I don't know why it was. Still got 5 days. Oh shit, that's what I'm saying, dude. I have no time. I was thinking the 30th. Yeah, no, it's like around the corner. I still have to get this done. I still have to like get a couple of gifts and wrap those. I'm like hella behind on Christmas stuff. It is no bueno. This is your reminder, get your Christmas prep done. It is happening sooner than you think. You've been sick for 4 days, so it makes sense. Yeah, but still. Actually, I should pause raids now that I'm aware of the time. So I don't forget. The worst part is this picture is like really close to being done. It's just not quite there. And that's the problem. Okay, which layer? It's this one. This song kind of jamming. Do 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 do. You know, for how much hate you're giving yourself because it ain't done. This shit looking nice. Thanks for the community Christmas gift. Ah, stop it. Ah, stop it. Stop it. Before I come over there and smack you. I still gotta do this whole ass couch. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do it. 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 Hope you know you got a good as fuck chuckle out of me. For what? What did I do? Bitch and complain? Uh. Oh yeah, I also gotta color the lines for the background, huh? Hold on. Oh Christ. Where's the line art? Where's the line art? There we go. Uh. There we go. And then adjust some of these colors. Okay, and then I gotta make sure it's not too pale in the corners, because then you won't see it. Ooh. 30-year-old woman whines like a child. Fuck you. You bastard. Okay, I do this because I love. Fuck you. You ever think about that one? Fuck you. Oh yeah. My eye is itchy. Ah. Do, 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 do. Uh, you're just saying that also I can physically feel the nap that's gonna take me after this. Girl, you are tired. I'm not tired. I'm hungry, but I'm not tired. You just sound like it then? Yeah, I mean, I'm sick. And sick of your bullshit. Idiot. Couldn't even see it coming. Wow. uh, One, I just realized I didn't put any Christmas lights on the tree. It's just baubles and tinsel. Two, I really don't want to do this chair. God damn it, man. Why did I have to put so much details into this bitch? I'm going to sign into my alt account and tell Capcom CEO to blacklist you from seeing but not hearing Dante like a magic spell. What the fuck? What does that mean? One, I know you don't have that kind of authority. Two, what the fuck does that even mean? Okay, now I can go like this. Where is it? There it is. And then like this. Mm. It's not quite how I wanted it, but it's fine, I guess. You aren't even the head kitten. Exactly. Who the fuck do you think you are? Hopefully when Christmas rolls around, you can be just as relaxed as Kiwi. Maybe. But knowing my luck, no. I do have to do a big, like, quick, sort of deep clean of my fucking house before Christmas, before people come over. Not only am I just getting over the flu, I'm about to start Shark Week, and then I have to prepare for Christmas and have people come over, and I'm probably gonna get sick again from having fucking people over. New Year's is gonna be hell. Have you tried exploding the shark within your mind? God, I wish. That sure would be nice, now wouldn't it? Blowing that bitch the fuck up, man. I really don't want to work on this fucking chair. So I just add more lights to, like, the garland or something. Hanging from the fucking the ceiling. The ceiling. I know I'm gonna dread working on the chair tomorrow, but I'd rather dread working on the chair tomorrow than right now. Got like 40 minutes? What do you mean? It's 9:40 now. I got like 10 minutes. You started late. I did start a little late. It was like 6:15 or something when I went live, but I know stalling doesn't fix anything, but I just can't bring myself to do it right now. God damn it. There is something I just noticed that I gotta fix though. It's up here. I think. Where is it? Right here. There we go. That's a little bit better. I forgot, okay. How could you possibly forget? I've been such a terrible streamer as of late. I've been late like almost every time I go live. Okay, that's the gifts. Want me to look or not? Yeah. You like Okami? The game? I've never played an Okami. I genuinely enjoy your streams and have fun. So all the small worries I come in with kind of fade away while I'm here. Fuck you. Shut up. Yeah, the game. Yeah, no, I've never played one. Never actually got around to playing one. I've heard they're good. um, let's see. Do I cut my losses and end a little early, even though I started late, like a jackass? Because I really don't want to work on this chair, and I don't just want to sit here and whine about it. The fact that Okami Twitter account fucked on that one baller gun dude is the best, not gonna lie. Oh, my nose is starting to get stuffy again. Fuck my life. Just give me a break for like a minute, please. Let me live. Ow, my knuckles. Wah. My shoulder. Ouchie. Uh, diba. I think that was my first yawn of the stream, and it wasn't even like a proper yawn. It was more like I stretched and it pulled one out of me. I think the worst part about around this time is that now I gotta figure out what I want for dinner. Yeah. Okay. Dude, I don't know. Should I end early? It's only like 10 minutes early. Mm. Mm. Just go and eat something. But I have to go cook. I don't even want to go cook, is the problem. You've already been here for 5 minutes. I know, and I feel bad because I wanna work, but I also don't. Like I wanna get this done, but I don't. I'm in like a mood, I guess. You have to cook anyway. Cook or art, pick one. Fine, fine, fine. We'll wrap up a little early. You're always in a mood though. Yeah, but not like this kind of mood. This is one of those like cranky from being sick kind of moods. I don't really feel like doing anything. I feel like going and vegging out and not doing anything. Wah. Okay. this person's doing a VTuber commission. So maybe we'll raid them. I've been live for like 3 hours, but hopefully they're longer than that. Wow. I only had brunch. I had like a bagel, and that was like just before stream, and that's it. Tofu always goes long, I think. Okay. Hopefully, anyway. The raid does look like it's going through, so that's good. Alright, thank you everybody for hanging out. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna stream next week, since next week is Christmas. I'll try to get probably one in, maybe. We'll see, and hopefully I'm better by then. But if I don't see you next week, I'll see you guys probably after New Year's or whatever, whenever that is. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Bye bye!